because you're part of their so you unbox that, you promote that, and that's my job. I go to Fashion Week, I attend certain shows. There's a contract, there is a list of things that you need to do, how many postings. No, it's good actually. I know I don't need to explain, but it's good that you know in a way how it works, because it's important. It's important that you know the difference of people who aren't doing anything, who are just using people's money and on vacation and spending like there's no tomorrow, and it's not a job for them, or they're doing unboxing and yun yung mga pinag-shoppingan lang nila. Hindi kasi ganun yung trabaho ko eh. Hindi kasi yun yung trabaho eh. Hindi yun ang, walang trabaho yun. Yung trabaho ko is I unbox because I'm hired to unbox. I go to Fashion Week not just because I just want to make rampa. You build your imaging in a sense that in the beginning tumataya ka, diba? Tumataya ka, gumagawa ka ng content, or in my case it was natural to me. I started to go, I met a few people, I met a few agents, I met companies, because it was a business that wasn't known to a lot of people the way Fashion Week is known now. So for example, a brand would tap you to go to a show. I'm paid around maybe 2M per show. Okay, that's too much information because I don't really feel like some people deserve that. But okay, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my job. And that's what I do. I promote. This is the business. And it can be complicated because it's not a usual job, but it's really my bread and butter. This is where I make my money. And the sad thing is that a lot of people say, oh, but movies and stuff like that. The reason why I didn't anymore do movies here is because I knew I had something else to offer. I knew that I couldn't be what they wanted me to be. So I had to be something elsewhere to be appreciated here. That's the sad truth. And I'm proud. I'm proud of what I am. I'm proud that I'm independent. I'm proud of all of that. But at the same time, if I may just say, it doesn't mean that I don't care. It doesn't mean that I don't feel what you feel, because I acknowledge that I come from a place of privilege. My parents helped me in a sense, but even with my parents around, they didn't want me to work. They didn't want me to do what I was doing. They didn't like it. They didn't like that I was an artist. I mean, they supported me eventually. My mom became my manager. She was good at what she did. She invested my money properly. But it wasn't the usual lawyer, doctor kind of job, but I was able to prove them that I can be independent, that I can choose the life I want if I was financially independent, that I could love whoever I wanted to love because I was financially independent. That was my first few issues in the beginning. And that's why my parents were so upset when I met my husband now, was because they didn't want to let go of me. And they would even say really bad things about my husband because he was not good enough. He was not financially good enough. He was not. So what was my armor? What was my number one power? Was my job. My number one power was I can be my own woman. I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't need anybody. Maybe I needed an exit plan from my parents. I wanted to be independent, and thank God my husband allowed me to be independent. And that's why I am so upset that you come for my professional integrity when I was never late, when I was always on time, when I was struggling on my own. I went to work every goddamn day, and I am proud of what I am today. And I understand though, I understand and I empathize that I come from a privileged place of my parents and all of that. But not a lot of people were given the same set of cards and the same opportunities. And that's where I'm coming from, is that we live in such an unfair place that not everybody is given the same freaking opportunities that they should be given that. And so for you questioning me why I'm not at the rally, for you questioning me, do you think I don't have a burning flame in my heart, that I feel I have a lump in my neck or my throat, that I have nothing to say? I have so much things to say, because it is unfair. It is unfair that I am here, and how come they're not given the same exact opportunities, because they were also on time. They also went to work. In fact, they also had times when they go to work, by the time they get home, everybody's asleep. And it's like we're renting our lives, that we're working to live. We don't even have time to live. And that upsets me as well. And so I'm not here because I want to make hanash. I'm here because I also want to let people know that I'm not going to Fashion Week. Maybe some people think ang shallow, ang ganyan. It's just Fashion Week. It's something I love. It's something I'm passionate about. But it's my job. Okay, it's my job. I lose a lot by not going. It's my job, and you could say anything about how I look. You could say about anything about other things, but first, don't call me childless. Because I beat myself up every day, because I know I'm childless, because I'm a workaholic, and I don't have enough time for that. Second, don't come for my professional integrity, because I've been working for 27 years. And I am blessed na wala akong pamilya na kailangan buhayin. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na wala akong pamilyang binubuhay. Because I always believe that you are blessed to become a blessing. It is my prerogative not to post what I post on Instagram, or it's my prerogative not to post what I do for other people, because my points in heaven are far more important than my points here. So do not come for my integrity when it comes to my work, because god damn it, I work so hard and I am proud of what I have. And what else can I say? That I'm sorry for my fans that I'm not going to Fashion Week. I know that you guys say laban, ganyan. I really appreciate you, but honestly, I don't think it's the right time for anyone to, especially from our country, to be going to Fashion Week, because I think we need to be here, not necessarily be in the rally if it's not like I have a different situation. Obviously, I'm aware of that. But it's important that we open our eyes and we truly become one and empathize and really, see what's going on and see what we can do. And so I will not be going to Fashion Week. If I'll be going maybe the next season, I think it depends, but I can't stop working, and I think some people should actually appreciate that hindi lang ako nakatambay sa bahay. Tulad ngayon, I feel helpless. I feel helpless na nasa bahay ako, na hindi ako nagtatrabaho. It's not my nature, I'm not the type of wife na nakatanga lang ako sa bahay at nakikipagtsikahan lang ako sa amiga. No, I'm not. I work. And yeah, so so I'm not gonna be going to Fashion Week. I think I have other things that I will be doing. I have been having meetings with my attorney, and definitely I will not take it sitting down. What some people have been saying about me, not even allegedly, everything I do is proper, everything is well documented. That's not my problem, actually. It's the least of my problem, but I just wanted to come here to air out and tell you how upsetting it is that ako pa yung naging casualty. Ako pa yung naging political tool of entertainment. And I will not take that sitting down. So aside from not going to Fashion Week, I think I have other important responsibilities, and I also want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all the brands that understand and support me for me not going.